Wild941, wild941.com. I swear to God, I see this dude's name everywhere on every blog, and I finally get a chance to vibe out with him. Just recently listened to More Colors, and he just dropped a new joint.
True Colors.
True Colors, I'm sorry. True Colors, and you got Volume 1 for Kill.
Yes, sir.
Kill Volume 1. We got Chaz French in here, man. What's happening, man?
What it do, man? How y'all doing?
Oh, this is great, dog. Like, you got an interesting story, dog.
Yeah, it is. Super.
From being, in the car crash and, being homeless, was True Colors a real testament as to, having like that Kevin Garnett, anything is possible type of situation?
Yeah, so I was homeless, not like cardboard box homeless or nothing like that. I just ain't had no place to live. It was like couch to couch, or I was sleeping in cars or whatever. Wherever I had a chance to rest or eat or some shit. Can I cuss?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, and that's what I was just doing. I was out here. I just made life harder on myself because felt like I had a point to prove to everybody that told me what I couldn't do type shit. So I was just being stubborn. And through that struggle, brought out the best in me eventually, though. Like, it just wasn't no overnight thing. It was like some shit that gradually had to happen for me to understand that anything is possible. All you got to do is stick to your guns and, like, really just believe in yourself and stay true to what you see yourself as, for real, for real. So...
And you managed just consistently just stay active musically.
Yeah.
And, to drop the album and then an EP just shortly after, man.
Yeah.
Like, what's that motivation like, dog?
Man, I got kids, bro.
For real, that's one hell of motivation.
I got kids. I got a lot of people depending on me. I got a lot of people that didn't even think I'd make it this far. So it's just more so, like, not me trying to prove people wrong no more, but prove myself right. You know what I'm saying? And I got kids. So,
bro, and you did,
go ahead.
You did do something special, like Father's Day, this past summer. So, speaking to on the freestyle,
we took we dropped a song called Pops or whatever, and then for Father's Day we took out a couple fathers that had just got out of jail and was really trying to get back on their feet and we took them out to dinner and just let them know that anything's possible. We got your back. We just got to stick together as dads because the world, like, really looks down on fathers. Even when we doing the right things, it's just like we can't win sometimes. Right. But to each his own. I'm just speaking for my situation.
and you have two kids, and you also managed to build your music career at the same time. Was that was it hard to balance the two?
Nah, cause like when I first found out I was gonna be a dad, like, I ain't take it as serious. I ain't think fatherhood was what it was because I ain't really never had my dad in my life at a certain point. Like, so I never really knew what it was to be a parent as far as being a dad goes. You see your mom and that's all you see. So, like, nobody schooled me on how to be a proper parent. But then you can't really. I didn't realize that until I became a dad. Like, I really got to go hard for this person. I really, like, this person depends on me. This person is obligated to me. I'm obligated to this person. Like, I don't know. It just changed my whole perspective on life and just how to go about my work and how to take life seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you.
It was weird, though. It was weird. And then to have a daughter first, it was like, man, I want a son. And then, like, I got a daughter, and it's like, that's the best thing ever. You know what I'm saying? No, not just discredit having a son, because I have a son too, right. But, like, them girls is just like, they it's a different feeling. It's a different energy.
No, I agree.
I love my kids equally, though. I'm not saying it like that. You know what I'm saying? I love my kids equally.
I got a goddaughter. I mean, it's not quite the same, but I understand. Like, I have that same love for her as if, like, she was my child.
It's different. They just bring a different, like, I mean, kids in general, they so pure, they so innocent. So they just bring a different, they put a lot of things into perspective. So, like, now that I have a child, at that point when I had a child, I wasn't working. I wasn't even recording music for her at that time. And then, like, when I found out I had a child, and then, like, the more it got into, like, damn, this shit is really about to happen, like, that's when I had to go hard. I had to go super hard. And now she knows all my songs, even songs she shouldn't know. She knows.
Do you have her in the studio with you sometimes?
What? She'll be on stage with me or everything, bro. Like, she know, like, she'll get up there and perform this shit. Like, I could just leave.
Oh, you got a prodigy on your hands.
Oh, yeah, nah, she gonna be a bigger artist than me, or whatever it is she do. She into cooking right now, so I don't even know how to cook. So I gotta really tap into that cooking shit so I can, help her out. But yeah, definitely.
That's cool. And we're here with Chaz French. This is Wild 941, wild941.com, Joey Franchize. And from DC.
Yeah, all the way.
That DMV. And, what were some of those inspirations coming up, dog?
In general or just?
Just in general. Because I know DC has has its own culture.
Yeah. Just like, growing up for real, like, that was the time where go-go was heavy for me. But I couldn't even be a part of that. Like, my parents, like, go-go's was literally like a death trap. You know what I'm saying? It was getting up, dying, everything. And go-go's.
Over go-go?
Man,
wow.
What?
I've heard many things. I've never heard that side. Like,
Nah. It was good for the culture as far as music and everything, and that's who we are. That's what we got. But like, it was really dying over that shit. So my mom and them wouldn't let me go to go-go's or none of that shit. Wow. I never been to a go-go in my life ever.
I've never been.
And I'm from DC, and I've never been to a go-go. So I would listen to go-go all the time, but I just never got to be a part of that side of what we had to offer. So that's why I'd be trying to turn my shows into go-go's. I know nobody supposed to die, but shit, if you do, my bad, goddamn it.
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean for it to happen.
But being from DC, it just helped me out a lot. Like, just our culture is just raw. Like, everybody's just to the point. Everybody's just in your face. Everybody's just we just, it's hard to explain if you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot to offer, though. Everybody's talented. Everybody has something to say. Everybody got a different story. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what makes my music different from a lot of people who I'm, in competition with or who I'm coming up with. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of DMV, like, you actually showcase some of that talent on the new EP. Like,
yes.
That's different. You don't really see a lot of guys, that are rising like yourself. You just signed a major deal.
Yeah.
And you drop an EP like, just a little while ago, and you showcasing, new talent.
Yeah, bro. Like, I just be trying to. I'm a people's person. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like very people oriented, family oriented guy. Like, I just want everybody to win. If I fuck with your movement and I see that niggas can do this shit together, I'm all for it. Anybody that's doing something positive, anybody that's trying to take what they believe that they can do to the next level, anybody that's I'm trying to bring that shit together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like unity is the most important thing for everything, not just music, just everything that just goes on in life in general. Like, it's nothing wrong with working with somebody else. There's nothing wrong with adding somebody else to whatever you got going on. But then also, there's nothing wrong with making sure that you put yourself in a position to where you can do that. You got to be selfish at first. You got to make sure you good so that when you try to help other people out, it goes through the right way. It don't come off as just, I'm trying to use you to get to where I'm. Let's make this shit happen together.
And it's good because it shines light on. I feel like
we all got different walks of life.
Yeah, and that too, like, and DC has with so many guys that that are coming out the city, including yourself. You got Glizzy, you got Wale, you got Trell's still around.
Shout out to Trell.
And he chose on the
project
as well. What have you learned from being a part of DC? And what have you learned from some of those guys that are featured on your project?
People, we don't have this crab in the barrel mentality that everybody think we got. Like, if that was the case, this project wouldn't even have came together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really want to work with each other. Just a lot of people don't know how to communicate that without, a lot of people put their pride in the way. A lot of people feel like, if I do this, then I'm going to look like I'm kissing somebody. Or I look like I'm riding or didn't. Nah, like, it's nothing wrong with letting somebody know that you really fuck with their shit and we should work together. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of people feel like, if I do that, then I'm going to look like a sucker. Or I'm going to look like, nah, you just fuck with somebody, dude, and you want to work with them. Communicate that. And if they don't want to work with you, then it is what it is. Like, you can't take that shit to the heart. Because not everybody that you think you're going to work with, you might not even actually like that person once y'all get around each other. And then the song will come out terrible. Or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so... It's nothing wrong with people saying, nah, I don't want to do this or da-da-da. It's nothing wrong with that either. That don't make them a bad person. That don't make them nothing. They just don't want to work with you. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody obligated to do, nobody has to work with you. That's fine. It is what it is.
That's cool. And Chaz, I want to talk about too on the new EP. I forgot what song it was. 14th
14th Street.
Yes. There was a line in there where you mentioned about You know, you guys acting like rock stars, looking like rock stars.
Yeah, that was Little Big Brother. Yeah.
So, you know, do you feel like, you know, with hip hop being at the state where it is, it's being looked at as like a rock star lifestyle now, and you got guys claiming these rock star lifestyles, but don't play no instruments. I give cats like MGK a pass because he actually plays like guitar and stuff like that. But like all these cats that are talking about like I'm a rock star, but like, you know, like you're a hip hop artist. Like, do you always feel was that like a shot?
Nah, I ain't say that line. That was my brother. I ain't say that shit. But with that being said, like I don't look at music like that. I just look at it as specific. I don't categorize shit. I just think it's music. At the end of the day, we all making music. So if you call yourself a rock star, who am I to say that you not? Shit, I could call myself a blues artist. Who are you to tell me I ain't a blues artist? I can call myself whatever I want to call myself. If that's what I believe in my head, and if that's how I'm acting out in life, can't nobody tell me otherwise. So if this next to me think he a rock star, ain't nobody next to me as an example. But if this person think that they a rock star, then they a rock star. I can't tell them nothing else. Cool. How many rap niggas say they trappers and they ain't never sold nothing? How many rap say they killers and they probably don't even know how to load a pistol? How many we don't know? It is what it is.
Right.
I can't. All I'm gonna focus on is Chaz goddamn French.
There you go.
And his kids. Shit.
And you on tour right now? You tour with JID and Earth Gang. What's it like vibing out with those guys?
Those my bros, but we have a good time, man. We have a good time. It's just like being on the road, like with myself for real. Like it's just like no egos, none of that. Nobody gets into it. We just have fun. We just drink a lot. It's good. It's fun as fuck.
And we had this conversation earlier. You gotta be drunk every day on tour.
Yeah, you gotta be turned, bro. Like I can tell myself like, yo, I'm not finna drink tonight. And then you walk into the green room, there's 2 bottles of Jameson and Hennessy. So it's just like, all right, I'm not about to be the only sober in here. Yeah, everybody else drunk. Like what? Like peer pressure, bro.
What's the bus essentials outside of the liquor? Just liquor.
Just liquor.
And beer. And Modelo. Yeah, Modelo. Oh man.
And women.
This guy, of course, gotta have that.
Women keep the tours going, man. I'm telling you.
What's the latest one so far? What's the latest city?
For me, for some reason, like North Carolina was so lit. The last date was so lit. Like it was the best crowd. Like they were. It was just the feeling. It was just the energy in there. Like they came to have a good time. Like they came to like turn up. They came to be open, to listen to like hear new that they never heard before. Like they wasn't biased.
That's cool, man. I like people like crowds with open minds.
Yeah, they would. I mean, it'd be a lot of those crowds that they just like, oh, I'm here for JID, which is nothing wrong with that. Like it's nothing wrong with that at all. And then they'll hear like me and Lou or whoever else. I'm the only one on tour that's not signed to Dreamville.
Right.
So it's like I feel like I be having to work the hardest because like.
Because you got know, Dreamville fans
it's
in the,
all
in the crowd.
Dreamville, and then it's just Motown. So it's kind of like, where the come from? And so it's like,
J. Cole ain't signed him.
Who's this guy?
Who sent you?
Yeah, but then they end up like by the 3rd song, they kind of like, oh, all right, this is worth it. Okay, cool.
That's dope. But like, it's cool to have that kind of pressure, that chip on your shoulder.
I love that shit though. Like I love like being the guy that has to open for right now because I know like eventually I'm gonna go on my own tour. But I know it takes all of this shit to like, I'm willing to open for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? Because when I do say, oh, I'm about to hit the road, my shit gotta look fire. Like my shit gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? I'll be damned if I go on tour and 20 motherfuckers come out at 100 cap venue. Like that shit look crazy as fuck. Nah, you gotta do this shit the right way. And it's not like a bad thing. Like all rappers have had to open up for somebody. Everybody.
Dude, I used to hear.
I don't even look at this shit as open. I'm performing. Like we all doing the same thing. It's fun. Yeah.
Chaz French, man, appreciate you holding it down, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
And True Colors out right now.
Yes.
Kill Volume 1 out right now. Check them out. Yo, keep doing your thing, brother.
Thank you so much, bro.
Bless, man. Swat 94.1, Joy Franchize.
Let's get it.